Excuse me, Rhea, Dom, what was that out there? Dominic, you beat up your dad?
You know, Kayla, some people live to make their dad proud. I live to make mine pay.
Rhea, you were victorious tonight over former women's champion and Liv Morgan. Does that give you some momentum as we get closer to WrestleMania? You've been on a roll.
Yes, I have been on a roll. Yeah, it's a bit of momentum. I beat Liv Morgan tonight. Former champion. My former tag team partner. So all I really have to say is eat crap, Live for Brutality fans. Now get out of our face, Kayla. Bye.
Okay, thanks.